Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode. Today, we are dealing with this portal behind me. As you can see, we put up a temporary stone wall to block us from the blazes that come from the spawner that's up there. And you can see him. See that guy over there? He sees me. I gotta get out of the way. I come through the portal and I immediately get shot at. And then I scurry down the tree to the ground where I can hide under the canopy. So today we're fixing that. We are putting a nether house in to house our nether portal. And we're going to put that down below on the ground. So we're a little bit more protected when we come into the nether. So my idea for the house, the nether house that we're going to do is I actually have redesigned my starter house to be a little more nether themed, using some nether blocks, some darker blocks. So we are going to rebuild that house, but it's going to be looking a little different. It's going to fit a little bit more in this dark atmosphere here. So let's get to resource gathering to get all those blocks we're going to need, and then we'll go into the building. Alright, who wants to guess now how many Endermen I accidentally look at while we build this and collect resources? Because there's a lot. It's real close. I realized we went straight into resource gathering without checking what we had in stock already. I guess that doesn't really matter. We already gathered all of the, or the most of the nether blocks. So I came back to the overworld and checked what I had for detail blocks and kind of the overworld blocks that I'll need, which I had most of. I think I have everything except maybe the woods that I need. So we planted a few trees. We'll let those grow. All right, guys, we have all of the raw resources here. So now I'm going to go through. We have our schematic placed. So I lined up the portal right below where my actual portal is, hoping that they'll link up. If not, I'll have to fix it. But so that's where it is now, and it's in the building. You can kind of see it right here. We have our material list, and I just have to go through and make like the slab, stairs, trapdoors, the different variations of all of the materials. So that's what we're going to do now, and then it's the most fun time. It's time to actually start building. So let me just finish up with all these materials, and we'll bring you back in to start the building process. All right, we have our schematic in place behind us. We've gathered all of the building materials, transform them into their blocks, various blocks that we need. and have the detail blocks gathered. So it is time to get into a time lapse. Let's get building. I'm going to work on getting the decorations in here, and then I'm going to bring you guys back in for the grand tour when we're all finished. All right, guys, we got all the details in, so let's go on the grand tour. We'll start with outside. We did add some glowberries for a little bit of greenery, and I'm really glad the glowberries stay this nice green here in the Nether. Things like leaves and vines look atrocious, but the glowberries still look really good and give a little pop of green, which there is not a lot of in the Nether. So here is our indoor area. So this is going to be our brewing area. So as you can see, we have 5 brewing stands set up here. I do have a cauldron here. I'm going to put water in there as like an emergency in case we need water bottles for brewing on the fly. And we have a little bit of a nether wart farm here. Very small, but it'll do the job. And for storage, I'll just throw it in there. So yeah, we have a few barrels here for storage, which I'm thinking is going to be for like our brewing ingredients, our blaze powder, magma cream, the nether wart, things like that. Some water bottles as well. So we put a lot of candles in here and just kind of potted things for decoration. I'm thinking that I'm going to want to put skulls in here. I'm going to have to work on getting like skeleton skulls is a little tricky. Regular skeleton skulls that involves, you know, a charged creeper, which I'm not in any hurry to play with, but this is our upstairs area, very small. I'm thinking I'm going to use this as some bulk storage area. So chests and barrels of like a bunch of water bottles, glass bottles, kind of the brewing ingredients just to have here ready to go for when we need to brew. And, you know, we run out of stock down here. And the good news is our portal does link up. It linked up perfectly. So we go directly into our portal over here. And there was no issues. It linked up right directly, which I figured it would because they were so close to the same location. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. Let me know in the comments what you think of our redesigned nether house. I think it really fits the vibe here and does give us that protection so we're not, you know, being shot at as soon as we walk into the nether. And gives us a bit of a brewing setup, which we will need very soon as I prepare to go to the end. And I usually like to brew some potions for that. So now we've got the setup ready to go. If you guys enjoyed the video today, hit that like button. And if you don't want to miss out on our future adventures and builds, hit subscribe. Both of those things will really help support my channel. And I just want to thank you guys for coming along on this video and any of the other videos you've watched. I appreciate all of it. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye. I wanted to share a quick Minecraft fact that I learned while making this video in hopes that maybe it'll teach some of you guys too. I'm sitting here harvesting these pale oak leaves with my fortune shovel, hoping that the fortune increases the drop chance of saplings. Wasn't really sure though. We did it anyway. Turns out it does in fact increase the drop chance of saplings on leaves, so that's great to know. I also learned when looking that up that it also increases the drop chance of the nether vines, which I was harvesting for decoration blocks here, and I thought you had to silk touch them, but it turns out they're just a chance drop, and fortune helps on those, so good to know. Jesus Christ. So if you guys enjoyed the video today, feel free to... Oh, really? That was so rude. What the? Where'd it go?